Angel, I've been trying to reach you. Is now a good time to talk?
Yes, I'm actually on the way to airport right now waiting for my flight.
Oh, are you going on vacation?
No, I'm going to Canada and I will staying there for good.
So you're migrating?
Yes, I am. You know what's migration, right? It conjures up images of people moving across large distances, either inside the country or between countries. It might also be permanent, temporary, or seasonal with good or negative consequences. And I really hope that I made the right choice of migrating.
That's nice. Will you be traveling alone?
No, I'm with my sister. As you can see, people cross international boundaries for several reasons. But also worth mentioning that the rise of new types of movement is a result of the faster speed of globalization. Did you know that 1 out of 7 people on the planet has relocated, either inside their nation or to a different one?
That's huge statistics, Angel. I am sure it will be a great experience for both of you. Canada is a nice country with many opportunities.
I hope so. You know, my sister even said that migration aids globalization processes, such as the worldwide money, international trades, and the expansion of social and cultural diversity. How about you, Grace? What's making you busy right
I'm
now?
currently in New Zealand working. Haven't I told you that?
No, you haven't. So what made you work in New Zealand? I thought you wanted to have a clinic here in the Philippines.
Change of plans, many people migrate for several factors including sociocultural, demographic, economic, and political reasons. As for me, I wanted to provide for the needs of my family and give them a better life. Girl, New Zealand offers higher wages and better employment opportunities. Well, from what I've heard, one of the nurses here came from El Salvador. Because of the thousands of crimes by gangs and armed criminal groups, they decided to migrate here to avoid danger and extreme violence. They cannot risk their safety, especially since they have kids.
That is true. They are much safer in New Zealand, as it is considered as the second safest country in the world.
I agree with that. Actually, my apartment neighbors are from different countries and we actually had a welcome party one night. Gosh, I was so hooked by their stories, especially why they decided to live abroad. Oh, I even met a Filipino who married someone from New Zealand, so they decided to start a family here.
That is great to hear, Grace. Anyway, is it okay to hang up? I'm a few meters away from the airport and I have to fix my things already.
Sure, Angel, go ahead. Don't forget to call me when you land. Have a safe flight. Gosh, I miss her so much. Anyway, let me take a photo for IG. Yay!
You're one of the most anticipated artists tonight. Do you know that? Why is it true that you're staying here for good?
Oh no, I promised to stay here for like a year or two and then go back to the Philippines because we have three types of international migration, which includes labor migration, forced migration, and international climate migration. But just like I did before I came here, I've also tried internal migration where I moved from our province to the urban centers in Manila because those are where job opportunities are, of course. But really, those are just because of the trends. It's not places to counter urbanization.
I'm kind of confused right now. Enlighten me.
Sure, we have time to kill. First is labor migration, where people move from one country to another to seek for a job or respond to recruitment drives in other
I
countries.
see. I do belong in the group too, even if I have a permanent job.
Well, in California, I have a friend there who is actually a photographer and makes about $52,720 annually. Yeah, she was actually in awe when she first received her salary, but I'm sure that you'll also find the perfect job for you soon.
You are an advocate of peace, right? Have you heard of the news about the Kabul, Afghanistan?
That was so heartbreaking. The Taliban has already taken control of Afghanistan and people were forced to migrate for their safety. In the Philippines, actually, when the Marawi siege broke out in 2017, people were also compelled to leave their houses.
One last question. Do you believe that it is a wise choice for old people to still migrate?
There you go. We live in an inclusive and free society, dear, so why should there be things that people of different ages aren't allowed to do? The major push factor for this is what we call the international climate migration, which is defined by the residential movement of retired persons. Meanwhile, the environment, the quality of life, and the information that we acquire from different countries are what pull immigrants as the pull factors. But rural areas are quite depriving its people of some opportunities. That's why there's what we call internal migration, which occurs from a specific country or a specific region, especially from economically poor areas to urban cities. Anyway, I really have to go inside, so I'll probably entertain your questions next time. Bye!
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, classmates.
Cristel, since you're a buzzer beater of time, why don't you share what you have read?
Well, ma'am, global migration affects civilizations. Today, with the effect of globalization, different civilizations are able to interact with each other and their external environment, thus creating global civilization.
Elaborate.
Well, ma'am, there are groups and organizations that individuals from different places can join. As for me, a Filipino, I was able to create friendship with people of different races since I became a member of Asia America Pacific Islander Student Association. Among the factors that causes interaction is global migration. More so, it facilitates the exchange of money, knowledge, and ideas that contributes to the economic and social development of these countries.
Is that so? You're picture painting a very idealistic world.
But wait, let me continue, ma'am. Because the integration of culture causes both expansion and cultural diffusion. Through this, horizons are broadened and people become more culturally rich. But on the other hand, loss of personal identity is also a major effect. Well, for the technological aspect, highly skilled migrants contribute substantially to technological innovation and the research and development of designated countries. Well, overall, these aspects show that migration is a catalyst of revolutionary progress in different civilizations across different times by the exchange of ideas, technological advancements, science, language, and literature, and of course, people.
Okay, sit down.
Hello, Mom. How's Australia?
Oh dear, you loved here, and we both know that you should be
We
here.
have already discussed this, Mom. And please, I'm happy that I stayed here in the Philippines.
Arby, I don't want to limit the skills that you have. You should be working in a
We're
hospital.
different, Mom. I just can see that right now, moving. Migration can be beneficial and detrimental at the same time. And as for my case, Mom, it is better for me not to migrate yet.
I know, but can you please think about it again?
I get your point, Mom. But can you also consider the country that you left? Australia, the receiving country, would take the lead. Migrants fill the essential niches both in fast-growing and declining sectors of the receiving country's economy. You arrive there with skills and abilities to supplement the stock of human capital of the host country. Now, what will happen if all of us leave the Philippines?
You have a point, but I'm just suggesting. Arby, you deserve to be
You know
here.
me well, Mom. Migrating is a challenging task for me because of cultural and religious differences. Services such as education and healthcare would be costly in Australia. And if all people are encouraged to migrate, then the country they came from would face challenges, such as the working age group would decrease and the gender imbalances would be very evident because males tend to work abroad and their children and their wives are left in the country. And I didn't want that to happen.
But in case you change your mind, call me.
Okay, but I'm firm on staying here. Goodbye, Mom. Take care.
Goodbye.